Hey guys, what's up? It's MrCrayfish and welcome back to my redstone tutorials. In this tutorial today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build my armor stand swapper version 2. Now what's new about this new version is it now supports the 5 armor types, so you can now store all your leather, chain, iron, gold and diamond armor. The cool thing as well is it keeps it same. It's a very similar design where it is actually built in a single line here. It doesn't go out to the left or the right. It is literally a single trench here which you build it in. So that means it's very easy to build. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at it now. So I'm sure you're pretty familiar with it. We go ahead, we press this button here, and then we get our chain armor now. The next one when we press it is our iron. Press it again, we get our gold. And then we finally get our diamond, and then if we press it again we go back to the start here where we had our leather armor. And how awesome is that? So I'm going to show you guys how you can build this now. So the materials that you're going to need is 15 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, 2 redstone repeaters, 4 sticky pistons, 2 blocks of redstone, 1 slime block, 4 trapdoors of your choice. I've just gotten some iron ones, 1 stone button, 6 slabs of your choice. I've just gotten stone ones, 5 armor stands, and 64 blocks of your choice. So the first thing that we are going to do is dig a 1 wide by 8 long by 8 deep hole. So let's go ahead and do that now. So dig out a block and then dig 7 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you need to dig this down 7 more layers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you want to come to the front of your trench here, and what we're going to do is get some redstone out. We're going to go down to the front here. We're going to place 2 redstone down here, then dig out the next block, place redstone down in that hole, come back to the front here, and what we're going to do is go up 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. On that 4th block we're going to place a sticky piston going downwards and then a block of redstone underneath it. Get out your sticky piston, and what we're going to do is on top of this redstone in the hole, place your sticky piston on top of that, and then get your slime block and place it on top of that sticky piston. Now we need to dig out the blocks to the left and the right here, so dig out that one and then that one there, and then also dig the ones underneath them, just so this slime block doesn't get caught up on them. Then we're going to go behind the piston here, and then 1 block after it, dig out that block, place a redstone torch on the back face. Then we're going to get a block of our choice, place that on top, redstone on top of this block here. After this block, place a sticky piston facing upwards, block on top. After the piston, place a block, and then a redstone repeater, and set that to a 2-tick delay. We're going to lead that repeater into a block here, and then place one on top of the repeater. Now crouch and then right click so we don't adjust the delay settings. 2 pieces of redstone, 1 there and then 1 up on that top of that block there just above the repeater. Place a block on top of this end block here, redstone on top of that. Then we're going to get our slab here, and what we need to go down, what we need to do is actually we can stand on top of this slime block here. Then what you want to do is not on this block here, on this block below on the top half, place your slab there. On top of the slab here, place a piece of redstone dust, and then we're going to lead that redstone there into a block, and then redstone on top of that. We're going to get our slab again, and what we're going to do is on this block just above this slab here, place a half slab on top of there, redstone on top, and then we're going to have a block. We're going to lead this redstone signal here. Well, we're going to place a block above this redstone here, then redstone on top of that. We're going to come behind here and we're going to basically mirror this slab over the other side here, so it's going to go there. and then we're going to go up one again towards the back here. Redstone, redstone, and then we're going to step up one above here, and then one more going towards the front there, and then your 2 remaining redstone on top of those slabs there. We're going to place a block after the slab, half slab there, redstone repeater going towards the front, leave it to its default tick delay, and then lead that repeater into a block. Now we're going to deal with the iron trapdoors, so come back down to the front of your hole here. Then what we're going to do is the first one here, we're going to place, make sure it's not on the top half of this block here, it's actually in front of this redstone here. So when you're selecting it, if you can see there closely, I'm selecting the side face of the redstone there, right click that, then we're going to place a trapdoor on the bottom half of this block here, and then again we've got to place a trapdoor on the side of this redstone here. So we're actually going to place a redstone block one above this piston here, so there is a gap, jump on that. Now we can do this, so place it on the side face of that redstone there, and then the final one is going to go on the top half of this block here. Now I've actually got to place this sticky piston correctly, so what we're actually going to do is just destroy this block to the right here. We're going to place a block right at the top here, place our button on that, then we're going to go back down to this hole here. You're going to have to find a way to get back up yourself, but place it under that block at the top there facing downwards, and the piston head should be facing into that redstone block there. Now let's get back up to the top. Superman! And now finally we need to get our armor stands. So to actually load this up properly, what we need to do is place a 2-high pillar at the back here behind the trapdoor. Get your armor stands, then right click the top half of this block here, press the button once, then place it again on that top half, press the button, press it again, press it again, and then this is our last one here. So next time we press the button, the arm stand from the bottom is going to come to the top. We can just keep pressing this, and it's going to cycle through all 5 armor stands. Now that is pretty much it. What I'm going to do now is go over how this actually works, and I'm actually going to go into spectator mode for the first time. A lot of you guys said I should do this, and I think this is like a tutorial that it is quite appropriate to do. So I think it's game mode 3. Yes, it is. So let's start. Let's see how this goes. Whoa! So what happens when we press the button here is okay. This is really strange. Actually, this is really strange. What happens when we press this button here is it powers this piston, which sends this redstone block down. It then sends it down to this piston here. Now this doesn't do anything until this button actually retracts, and then what happens after that is this piston here retracts up and down quite quickly, so it sends out a quick pulse of signal. So what happens is it unpowers this redstone here, which that in turn unpowers this sticky piston here. So this is now down. What else is happening is this redstone here is going into this block here, which this redstone torch is on. So once that's unpowered, it turns that torch on, which powers this redstone above it here. Now what happens next is that redstone there powers this piston underneath, which this pushes that block up, and then that sends a quick signal out to this redstone repeater. We delay this by 2 ticks, and then that powers this redstone here, which this goes up, it goes up, goes down, and then goes back up, which then triggers this trapdoor here to open up. It also triggers this one above it to open up. Then we come back here, and it's also sending out a signal this way to the end, and then up to the top here, which powers this repeater, powering that block, which triggers this trapdoor below it and the one above to open up. And they do basically all that at the same time, and then that basically sends this armor stand and the 3 below it to go down 1 slot. This one that's right at the bottom, already on the sticky piston, will go down and then shoot right back up to the top here, and that's pretty much how it works. Now, to be honest, I don't know if I like that spectator mode too much. I'll see what you guys think. So we're just going to go ahead and cover this up now, so I can place a block there. Then we can also create kind of like a little something going around it here. So 2 pillars on the side there. Might put cobblestone there, and then wood at the top there. That looks pretty cool. So guys, that is it for this tutorial today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any ideas for redstone tutorials, let me know down in the comments below, because I do read them. And make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with all my latest tutorials. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.